Hello YouTube, Treyguard the 5th. We've always got the roof up on the barn now, so first thing we want to do is to finish that off. I've been chopping down the birch trees, and thanks to the bone meal that I've got here, I didn't need to wait that long because this stuff's crafted from bones. I'm not just gonna, I'm just gonna, like so. If you use bone meal on a sapling, it might take a couple, but it'll just grow it instantly. So I've been going around, growing the trees with bone meal, I've been chopping them down, so now I've got stacks upon stacks of birch planks. So first thing I want to do is finish up the ceiling of the hayloft. Shouldn't take long. There we go. Now, that's done. Let's start... Oh, don't want to place a block there. I just need to start tidying up this bit. Because I also want to put some windows in here. There we go, that'll look nice, won't it? I'm just going to temporarily just punch a hole in the floor with my axe. Let's see. There we go. Need to place another torch down here so we don't get anything spawning in here. Now might be a good time to just touch up the entrance to the barn a bit. Yeah, I've got some extra bricks. Okay, if I make a few more slabs. How would this look? Looks good. Let's do that same thing on the other side here. Add some detail to these little archways, these little doorways that the animals can come in and out of. Okay. Now, I'm going to need my oak logs. And sometime during the previous episode, I put some sand in this furnace here. Because I'm going to need glass panes. I've also, off camera, crafted some bone meal into white dye. Because I'm going to use white stained glass panes for the windows in the hayloft. And that's not how you do it. Isn't it 8 round the outside and 1 in the middle? That makes it much easier. I'm going to need 12 of these. So, there we go. Got white stained glass panes. And I've got to get back up there somehow. So, I'm going to need to figure out where the indoor parts of the pens are going to go. Let's see. See, it's 1, 2, 3 corner. 1, 2, 3 corner. Okay. So if I take these 2 blocks out, I can place a fence gate there, an oak log here, extend that right up to the roof as a support pillar, strip out my axe. I'm going to need more fence gates. Let's see. Now let's see if I remember the recipe this time. Ah, got it first time. Gonna make 6 of these. Might not need 6, but rather have too many than not enough. I'm also gonna need more fence. Let's see, if sticks on the outside's a fence gate, then sticks on the inside should be fence. Got it right. Okay, so I'm going to put a fence gate right here. Then here's where the carpet comes in. I'm going to move my sword for now. Don't really need it. I'm going to place a carpet round about... here, I think. So as you can see, I can now just jump right over the fence. Right, now 1, 2, 3 corner. 1, 2, 3 corner. Just connect those up. Make sure you've got the carpet going in between the pens. That looks very nice. I'm going to have another support pillar right here. And another fence gate for accessibility. Now I just need to replicate this on this side over here. We can need more fence. I'm also going to need more fence gates actually as well, so I'm not going to use all my sticks and wood for this. One, 2, 3 corner. 1, 2, 3 corner. And again. And again. Carpet separating the pens. Make space for the fence gates and the support pillar. Okay, that's that sorted. Now, I actually don't have any birch planks left. I'm gonna need to plug up that hole with something. Just for now. So we'll need to stick a hole in there at some point so I can stick a ladder going up to the hayloft. Speaking of the hayloft ladder, I also need to think about where the rest of the support beams are going to go. I think having them sort of at these intersections where the fence for the different pens meets. This middle section is going to be a tad cramped. It's only going to be 1 block wide. Not sure how I feel about that. I could probably make these a bit narrower, I suppose. About 1 block narrower on each side. I think I'll do that actually. Just so that we got a bit more elbow room. So we've got a nice 3 block wide walkway between all the pens. It's not going to be taking away too much of the animal space. They've got an entire outside section as well. There we go. Much more comfortable. Support pillars in. That's looking good. Need to light this up now. To keep monsters from spawning in here. Just until we can get some proper lighting. But the interior is coming along nicely. Won't be long before we can move the animals in, I think. Right, let's grab the ladders. And I'll put the ladder to the hayloft right here. Gonna need a trapdoor. Do I have a trapdoor already? Yes, I do. I've got this birch one. There we go. Place that there. I can take my white stained glass panes and put in the windows. Yep, if you break glass, you don't get it back. So, that's a problem. Think before you place glass. I'm actually going to fill this in, because you can't really put very much in that space anyway, so, I mean, maybe some barrels, but might as well just fill that in and get a bit, you know, tidy of space, you know. There we go. That's the interior of the hayloft, looking very, well, looking just about done actually. Of course, there's, you know, still moving stuff in here and storing stuff in here. Mainly, you know, things I need to keep, you know, to look after the animals with. You know, hay and seeds and carrots. I mean, it's not like I've got a silo or anything. If I had a silo, I could just stockpile vast amounts of seeds and veggies and the like. Let's see, next thing that needs to be done. Lighting inside the barn. I actually picked up some raw iron, I think it was during the building montage in the previous episode. I can get that cooked up. I wonder if I've got enough iron for lanterns. It's 8 iron nuggets and a torch for a lantern. I'd also need iron chain, which is an ingot and 2 nuggets. Probably going to need about 4 iron ingots for this, I think. And I've only got 2. So I've got enough iron to make the lanterns, but I don't have enough to make chains because those lanterns are going to be a bit high up. I'd like to have the lanterns dangle a little bit, you know. Give that sort of rustic feel. So yeah, you can break down an iron ingot into iron nuggets. 8 iron nuggets around a torch to get to your lantern. So all these torches that I've got in here, I'm going to replace with these lanterns. Okay, so let's knock out these torches now. Lanterns actually give out more light than a torch does. So, let's see. I could probably space them somewhere in between the support pillars here. Maybe about there. That should cover this entire area. Another one over here. There we go. That's the interior of the barn, all nicely lit up. I think all that's left to do now, other than moving in the animals, is, well, to just mark the occasion. Stick a nice sign over here on the cornerstone. Because the barn's pretty much complete now. Let's see, I actually made a sign for just such a purpose. Right, okay. Just gonna adjust my pop filter a bit. There we go. Now, I can stick a sign on here. Established. What's today's date? Give me a sec. 11/02/2026. And it was episodes 7 to 10. There we go. All done. Now, there's only one thing left to do. Gotta get the animals in. Let's just clear some of the stuff out of my inventory first, though, because... yeah, I've got a lot of stuff here. Right, let's get the lead. And let's start moving the animals in. Starting with the cows. What are you looking at? Just stay there for a sec. Come on. Looks like we're doing the chickens first then. Okay. Now what do I do? Just take Flax and Bree's lead for a sec. So I can get this chicken out of here. In you come. Come on. Come in and out of the rain. There we go. Right. Now I can bring this cow with me. Let's see. I actually want to just make sure I've got an empty hand free for a sec. Come on in. In you come. There you go. Get yourself out of the rain. Flax and Bree's just going for a little stroll at the moment. Just leave them to it while I round up the farm animals. Right. You and actually trying to get both out would be a bit of a hassle, wouldn't it? Oh, the chicken made a bolt for it. That was a bit too quick for him. Left that gate open. Gonna have to close that. There we go. One more cow. There we go, all the cows are in now. Now, who's next? The chickens, I think. They tend to be the most troublesome critters on the farm, don't they? Green, please, flax and brie. Gotta get to the gate. In you come. One more chicken left to do, and then it's just the pigs. And I also have to find sheep as well. We might actually have some live sheep on the farm for once. Oh! Oi! Where do you think you're going? Gotta watch those chickens, I'm telling you. There's many a scheme behind those beady eyes. Right, pigs. Yeah, piggies. I had no idea how many pens I'd actually need. I just made a bunch of them. One more pig. Then I can dismantle this pen. There we go. Everybody's in the barn now. And I can take this down. Right, now I just need to put some torches up out the front. I'll also place just a few around the area. Needs a bit safer. I don't need that torch up there anymore. And now the finishing touch. Just clear up all these dead leaves. I can go right clicking on the grass block, the shovel makes a grass path. Supposed to break that bottom bit of the ladder, just to make that look a bit prettier. There we go. all done. We've now got a nice big proper barn for all of our animals. No more little pokey pens outside, but a big proper barn. So, I'll leave that there now. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Ooh. There's a click like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to. And also check out my Patreon page, please. Links in the description. Okay, thank you for watching. See you next time. For real now. Oh.